Hello chess friends, in this video I'll show you a game between Alekhine and Nimzowitsch. It is also a really nice Zugzwang game, so you'll see a really nice tactic in this game. For those of you that don't know what Zugzwang means, Zugzwang is a German word for forced move. So you'll see what I mean. Enjoy the video. Let's see. So white is playing e4. Alekhine is playing white here. We have e4, e6. This is the French defense. So this is all theory. I will not talk too much because it's from the book. At this point, it's some different. It's outside of the theory pretty much because usually they develop the bishop instead of pushing f4, but it's also an excellent move. So white has a really strong knight here on d6. So what I want to show here, it wouldn't work to push the pawn because white would still take the knight, and after black would still take the knight, and after white would take the bishop on b7, black would recapture with the knight. So this means white would only lose the a pawn. So by pushing now, he would lose the pawn. That wouldn't help. So he captured the bishop, recapture with the queen, and push the pawn. A great move. A really strong pawn here. A best move to attack the knight. Best move to defend. Castling, a good move. So computer says best move would have been rook f to c8, but h6 is also a good move because it defends against knight g5, which would cause some problems in the structure here, because if a knight g5, then black needs to go with the queen at g6 to protect the pawn. So black doesn't want that. This is the reason why he pushed the pawn. Rook f to c1. More attackers on the knight on c6. So we have two attackers and one defender. He's bringing another defender. Preparing to go rook a to c1, so adding more attackers. This is the reason why he pushed, why he moved the rook at c2. Another defender. Computer saying he should already go rook c7, because then he can go with rook, with the other rook at c8. Alekhine is preparing the Alekhine cannon. I think it's how it's called. Right. So now he's got all the pieces here on this file, on the C file, and all he's got one, two, so 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers here, and black has 1, 2, 3 defenders. So of course black will defend with another defender. So there are 4 defenders. So as you notice, this knight cannot move. I mean, he can move, but then white will lose the queen. So he's pinned to the queen. Now we have best move. The reason for this move, or the purpose of this move, is next he will push the pawn, and if black would move with the knight, then so I'll show. For example, he makes some move like this. I'm just saying an irrelevant move. Then white would go like this, and he needs to sacrifice here. Takes. No, sorry. Ah, yeah. He will take. Black would check after moving. He will take. He will take. Another check. And in this position, as you can see, white is up some material, so he's up the exchange. No, he's up a rook, a whole rook. So this is the reason why he pushed this pawn. So why he made this move. So let's see what black replies to this. He's pushing the pawn, which is not the best move, but okay. Now he's moving with the king. He's bringing another defender. See, he wants to defend with the king. Black does the same move again with the bishop, a4, and now he's protecting with the king, which is not the best move, but you'll see in a moment. You'll see why. So what h4 does here is preparing the Zugzwang, what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. So as you see, black, if black moves with the king, then we have this, and if he moves with a knight, then he can capture here, because there are only 2 defenders at this rook if the king moves. So the king is stuck here to defend the rook. Also, if he doesn't move with the king, for example, he moves with the queen, then after this it's the same problem. He needs to move with a knight, otherwise he loses a piece. And if he moves with a knight, then he loses a rook, so he's still losing a piece. So this is why h4 was played. This is the reply. Best move with the king. and now we're starting to see why it didn't work. And in this position, black resigned. So why did he resign? Well, what can black do here? He can, for example, he's pushing the pawn. Knight is capturing, is the best move. And now computer is saying he should move with a rook. I'm just showing the moves, what computer would do here. Push. And a piece is captured. So I don't need to show this further, because his down material, he will lose this. Let's see a different computer is still saying here is best move for white is okay. So in this here is black to move. What could he do other than pawn g5? Let's say he goes queen e8, which is a good move. We have the same scenario. And here again the same problem. He's losing again material. Best move, capture with check, and moving. And here is black is again lost in this scenario. You can see the bar here, the white bar is showing +9. So this is insane. I think if it's 10, then it's 100%, it's mate. And 9.18, this is 91.8% won. So let's see a different scenario where he moves a different piece instead of moving the queen. So we looked at pawn move, queen move. So what can he do other than these two pieces? For example, he goes like this. Then he loses on the spot a piece. If he takes, but he loses on the spot. So let's see a different one. If he goes like this, computer saying g5, which is the best move. Computer says like this, and here the same problem, because he cannot move this knight. If he moves the knight, he loses the rook, and here he loses the knight. So what can he do other than that? If he moves like this, same problem, he loses on the spot like this. So the threat is he pushes the pawn, and then this rook needs to be defended by 3 pieces, otherwise he loses the rook. So that means these 2 pieces cannot move, and this, if he moves, then same problem. And another problem is white can make himself a tempo, because he's got the king that can move, and he's got this knight that also can move and make a tempo. And black has no piece that could make him a tempo. He would need some bishop or something here to make a tempo, which he doesn't have. So this is a nice, a brilliant Zugzwang game made by 2 really titans of chess, Alekhine and Nimzowitsch. I hope you like this game. and leave a comment and tell me what you think about this game. Leave a comment, share maybe, subscribe. Thanks, goodbye, till next time.